Hey, Alex, what movie did we watch tonight?
Oh my god, thank you for asking, Chris. We got sent to a preview screening for
So bad for audio.
Yeah.
The Little Things.
The Little
The
Things.
new film from director John Lee Hancock. He has directed such things as The Blind Side. That's all I know.
Can say this one didn't involve tears.
No, this one and Sandra Bullock. This one.
I was going to say, the one side is that
no tears.
football
Maybe
Sandra
that's what
Bullock
this
movie,
movie was missing. Was
Yeah, it was Sandy B.
Yeah. There are a lot of tears. There are a lot of grown men crying in this one.
There are.
So
It's
starring Denzel.
It's called The Little Things, by the
Yes.
way.
The Little Things.
Starring Denzel
Denzel
Washington,
Washington.
Academy Award winner Denzel Washington,
Academy
Award
Award
winner Rami Malek,
and
and
Academy
Academy
Award
Award winner
winner
Jared Leto. That's what they did in the
Or-
trailer.
or-
love
or
Jared Leto.
Or as the people behind us say, Jared Leto.
Jared
Leto.
Leto, who they also said, as this film ended, that was quite a good cast.
Yeah, I think
Just
one of
three.
the gem I remember the people behind us saying was like, "Oh, Denzel Washington could do this in his sleep, couldn't
Yeah.
he?" It's like, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, he could.
hey, he did a good job. I'll give him
does a
that.
good job.
Yeah.
Did you guys, for a split second at the start of the film, when people walked in late, and they
the
started
same
They
talking,
the
By the
ones
way.
directly behind
yes,
us.
and they started talking, and I was just like, man, I just
was-
realized why I just realized the pro about not going to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they talked anymore, I was this close to just instantly being like, wait, shut up. This is a press screening. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what the hell?
Have some decency.
Chris, is
Well,
this your
Brady-
first press screening?
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting the caliber of people that sat behind us
I
and just started
know.
talking and came in late.
And came in late. They
And I'm
didn't
like,
even
this is
care.
a
They
press
were at the candy
screening.
bar. They thought the candy bar was more important than
Yeah.
the movie.
You don't see
I mean,
us
we were at
there.
the candy bar as well.
Yeah, but we
I perfectly timed my
we came
exit
early,
and
Braden.
return.
We came early.
Yeah.
We did.
No. So enough about our experience.
Enough about our
with this movie.
experience going to the movie.
Let's talk about this movie. I'll start off, and then
Do you want to
whoever
give
wants
us
to.
the basic premise?
Yep. Rami Malek and Denzel Washington are hunting a serial killer
They're police officer dudes
who definitely is Jared Leto.
who is definitely Jared Leto.
If
But-
you look at the
so-
poster, it's Jared Leto.
The movie's not framed from a position of the audience not knowing who the
Yeah,
killer is.
exactly.
The
We know it's-
the first time you see Jared Leto's face.
Oh, how
it's him.
funny is it?
100, and it's hilarious.
Is that in the store?
Not,
Yeah.
not to spoil anything, but the
They
second
held
he
on it
appears,
for so long.
yeah, the second he
Yeah.
appears, it really is a real tonal shift in the film because it's just so weird. It's really wacky.
There are moments like that where it's almost comical, isn't
Yeah,
it? And it's
100%.
like, this isn't trying to be comical.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
not. It's trying to be dead serious.
This odd little filmmaking moment where it just kind of came off weird. I don't know.
So I gotta say, my biggest. I'm not sure if it's an issue with the film. It's just my expectations.
Yep.
With when it comes to a film like this, man, I really wanted more police investigating in this movie.
See, we were talking about this in the car on the way back,
I
and we
really
wanted to be a
wanted
bit like. In my thought, would have been a bit more like Zodiac, where it's them chasing him around, like new murder scene. They get something, they think they're on the tail of the right person. Something else happens. Obviously, it's not that person. Sort of bit more manhunt.
But like, as soon as they meet Jared Leto, there's never another lead, and
No.
this is, I reckon, halfway through the movie. Where
Yeah,
like
it
it's
was.
like it's him. We're stalking him now.
If I can throw something in,
Throw it. I'll catch it.
like Zodiac.
Yeah.
Zodiac's about the serial killer. This
Yeah.
movie's more about Denzel Washington and Rami Malek's character, and
Yeah.
like and kind of this. There's this kind of projecting of Denzel Washington's character onto Rami Malek's character.
because obviously Rami Malek's
yeah.
character kind
But
of.
here's my
Because he's
thing.
like the young.
Yeah, because
in
obviously,
a way.
but the
It's-
thing is, he kind of like he starts out as this hot shot, and then this case like is really getting to him and breaking him. And it's just like I think that's sort of the thing. That's how you're seeing
That's
him
the
break.
story that they're also telling about Denzel Washington's character.
So here's my thing with this movie is that yes, it's not about the serial killer, it's about Denzel Washington. But to me, if you're gonna do that, they hold so much back from us with him, and his history. And I feel like if you're gonna do that, don't hold as much back as they did.
Well, like the whole thing is like obviously he's out living in the country now. When he gets back to the city, all these there's all these remarks to something that happened, and like a cover up or something, and you get like a little hint of something, but it doesn't even resemble anything until the end of the movie where
That
it
was
comes.
my biggest problem with this film. Is definitely the first act. I got a Rogue One sensation where it was just cutting to like it just kept. It didn't feel natural.
Yeah.
the story didn't flow naturally. It's just like with this, and I was like. Every time I cut to a new location where they were doing something, I was like, hang on, what were they saying in the other location? I'm
Yeah.
confused. I don't know what they were talking about.
We've had a time jump, and I'm not ready for it.
You see, here's the thing. That the whole opening scene had me really hooked in straight away.
I was liking it.
It was it was creepy.
Very much
like
the
you were
same.
like wanting to know what happened, and then it jumped to someone smashing a light and us meeting Denzel's character, and it's like, but just something just happened.
Yeah.
Did we ever meet that girl again?
Yeah, she was in the police station.
was-
She
spoilers,
screwed up.
but yeah.
She
'Cause
was the one that saw him.
She saw him, so then they couldn't use her
Yeah,
witness
'cause he was in
testimony
cuffs.
because she saw him in cuffs.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Do
Do you want to just
Well-
freely just end the
Spoilers, because
I'll
if
just
any
say-
Americans watching this, you can watch it on HBO Max now.
Yeah.
Well,
and
just
Quickly
we'll-
give your non-spoiler
yeah,
thoughts,
non-spoiler
and then we'll
thoughts.
quickly.
Well, one thing I wanted to just ask you guys is how many times does a character give a full question or sentence or statement to Denzel Washington and he just stares at them and doesn't say anything
Yeah.
and it cuts to another scene?
Yeah.
How many times?
Many times.
Seriously.
Many
it's like,
times.
hey, what about this? Just walks away. Scene transition.
He walks off, finds the observing area of every crime scene they go to. Every crime scene, he
Yeah.
finds an area far away to look at the crime scene from.
It's literally like, why don't we go talk over there? And they just walk over there and continue the same conversation. Yeah, yeah.
I thought this movie was a bit weird. I liked parts of it.
Well, for the non-spoiler review, we just got to talk about the saving grace of the movie to me. Why was Jared Leto or like the best part of this movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Like
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, Jared Leto, he plays a very good creepy person.
I think they
But
just
feel
followed
like
him for
with,
a week.
But with,
Like-
with this one, I was really feeling like he was on a very different wavelength from all of his other stuff that he's done in terms of creepy person stuff.
because this wasn't just like this wasn't out there.
This wasn't
crazy.
Joker.
no,
He
he
wasn't
wasn't
playing
very
crazy.
restrained.
Smart
Yeah.
creepy. He was
Yeah.
playing like this kind of nobody, just kind of dumb like creep.
Yeah.
What
He
you
wasn't
kinda-
playing like a
What you
freaking
kind of think a
sophisticated
serial killer,
megalomaniac.
what you kind of think a serial killer would be like in everyday, like
He
just-
played someone with clear mental issues. Like he's a serial killer. He hadn't been caught yet, and for some reason he thinks he can just go around and like he's making jokes.
I think
he's-
the thing that makes it super creepy isn't the fact that he's super smart. He's not super smart like crazy. He's not an absolute wacko like the Joker or anything. He's just an everyday kind of weird dude.
yeah,
And it's kind of makes you question like how a character like that doesn't get caught.
yeah.
But like the thing is, like he's got the wide eyes and the soft voice.
Dude, the first
kind of just
when
very
he
off-putting.
well, we'll get into spoilers in a minute, but yeah, I thought Jared Leto 100% steals the show with this.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington brings a very good performance.
'Cause-
Rami Malek is a hit and miss.
Because that Rami Malick, I feel like the dude can't talk. Like
Yeah.
someone else feel
Yeah.
like he just talks with cotton balls in his mouth.
Yeah,
Like-
it's like he's trying to do the
He-
Queen jaw,
he
but
does-
he's not in
Exactly.
Queen.
He does have
That's
a
just
thing
his jaw.
something. He does have a thing, doesn't he? With his
Does he? Shouldn't be an actor.
I think I mean,
It was good for Queen.
he's
He
allowed
won an
to
Oscar.
still act in
Yeah.
it. Rami Malek.
Yeah. What's
mouth.
his
Oh, I feel
problem?
weird googling this.
Like
It's like suggested. Or
no, he
his
got
mouth?
fake teeth made for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, he did.
He wore fake teeth for
He
that
wore
movie.
several different sizes of teeth.
Yeah. So
Just the man's
maybe he
mouth?
just kept him in. I don't know for this one.
So if we go into spoiler territory,
All right, just quickly,
Yeah.
what would you give it out of 5?
all right, out of 5, 3.
Yeah, I'm
it was
sitting
above
three.
average.
I'm
It was
with 3 as well.
above-
Braden,
it was
where are you
above just
sitting?
standard entertaining.
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm also sitting at a 3.
All right,
So-
three's all around the board.
The best Reddit thing I've ever seen. Rami Malek, the actor with the smallest mouth in Hollywood.
So like, with saying with a 3, I'm happy we saw it.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna watch it again.
I never would have watched it otherwise.
Yeah.
Because I looked at it and I went, this is a very generic.
I would have.
crime
This is
thriller.
one where like I would have been like, oh, I wonder what's this coming out. Saw the trailer, saw maybe a poster, looked at the reviews when it came out, went, not great reviews, or like not stellar reviews. I'm gonna skip it.
Like,
I
Would
think
I-
with this one, I would have legitimately only seen the poster. And I would have looked at the poster and gone, wow, that's a great cast.
Yeah.
And never watched it.
So I probably wouldn't recommend this to people just out of the blue,
No.
except my mum because she loves Denzel Washington.
Well, my dad loves them too, but my dad doesn't. My dad doesn't like slow movies, so
I
I'm
feel like-
probably gonna.
yeah.
We are not the target demographic for this.
I feel like we are.
Nah, we're super not. This,
Jared Leto,
these
though.
these types of films, the way they're paced and everything, they are 100%.
I thought-
in 2 years' time, they'll play on free-to-air TV in
Here's
the
my
middle of the
thing.
day.
Act 1, I thought was slow, not well edited.
Other
and-
than the opening.
other than the opening, a slow, not well edited. Act 2 is basically as soon as Leto comes in and he's more than just a face behind a curtain.
Yeah.
And I was hooked on him. I
Yeah.
think, and the rest of it I'd say was an entertaining movie.
I gotta say, what Braden just said really clicked. Like, I just immediately thought of other movies of this type, and there's so much more to them.
Yeah.
Like, as an audience member, you're like, oh, what's this? Oh, I'm guessing. Like, did he do it? What's he doing? Like,
Yeah.
you're part of the
But we weren't
investigation.
like
This was just A to B. Like,
Yeah.
we were along for the ride, but there was no of us going like, what is it?
There was no intrigue.
Anything going on was clear as day, and
Yeah.
we were just following an A to B story.
I think the biggest thing at the end was spoilers. All right, we'll cut spoilers before I say that.
Yeah, we'll get to spoilers now. We all set our piece.
Yeah.